Don't do what Dunny Dunk does.
I'll stay sharper for longer.
Whoop, yikes, did I break that? She don't like that kind of behavior. That scared the bejesus out of me. That scared the bejesus out of me.
Make all your teeth the same size. So just looking at this, I can see the teeth on this side are far smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on that side. Oh jeez, not looking good. So start on the smaller side, because the other side's going to have to come down to that size. Always lighten off on the last few strokes. You can go hard now, but then lighten off. I'll stay sharper for longer. Don't count your strokes unless it's a new chain or they're all exactly the same size. This has been sharpened inconsistently on the teeth. Like some are big, some are untouched, some are small, some are off angles. So don't count your strokes. Back at the start. All right, done the small side. Now we're going to do the bigger side. We're going to take them down to match the small size. No point having one side big and one side small. Otherwise it'll dish and cut one way more than the other way. We want it to cut nice and evenly. Be very mechanical, trying to move around too much. Depth gauges. Nice. Tighten your chain before you sharpen it. Use the right size file for the chain. This is a .325 chain. I need a 3/16 file. This has been sharpened with a 532 file, I believe. See, it's not getting in, so the wrong size file was used. Got to rectify it with the right size file. If you don't know what size file, check the manufacturer, check the internet, ask someone who knows. Right size file must be used. This file's a bit long in the tooth. That's why it's leaving a bit of a burr. Now we'll look at the depth gauges. The depth gauge, which is this bit here, the little lump in front of the tooth, that needs to be a particular height. And the tooth goes down on an angle. So after you sharpen your tooth, then we look at the depth gauge height. Some people do it like this. They get something flat and they hold it over this tooth and the next tooth, and they look at the gap between the flat surface and the depth gauge. That's using your eye, that's good. My personal opinion is I like to look straight down the chain. It's a little bit more difficult, but I can see, here's a picture of it, how high the depth gauge is sticking up. So that's too high, that's too low, hold on, and that's probably just right for regular work. So I'm not going to touch the depth gauges because it's a small saw, 345, I think it's just a home brand saw. It's not super powerful, it's just used by the boys on the ground, usually at the back of the chipper, so I've left the depth gauges kind of mid to high, so it'll cut clean, but it won't be out of control, and it won't bog down as much. So each saw's depth gauges are different depending on what you want to use them for.
Make sure the garage door is high enough for the truck to go through, because that was not my doing.
Bang your file handles down like this. Don't do it like this. Otherwise it'll fall out and stick in your hand. So always tap them in like this. Keep going until the tip is sharp. If you hit a rock, one rock can mean half the tooth needs to be filed off. And this has hit a rock. Jesus. All right, we're done. Now, depth gauges, they need to come down. They need to come down a lot. So I'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'll check those ones, see what that's like. It's pretty good. 1, 2, round it off. 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 This tooth is broken. So
So I'm just making sure I grind it lower than the other teeth so it doesn't bother anyone. Never just reverse on your own if you can help it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's service wires going over here we would have taken out. So we've got in as far as we could. That's as close as we can get. Possum nest in that.
Yeah, geez.
Pittosporum.
Yeah.
Lemon tree is a bit annoying. The lemon tree right here. Pittosporum there. This we can't break.
No.
We've got this, what looks like a, I don't know, peppermint. It's quite spready over these neighbours' yards. So I want to identify a good high point to rig this stuff off and a high point to climb off. So there's not a great high point to rig off because it all kind of leans out over this way. But there's really not a good high point to rig off. We've got a high point up there, which is right down on top of these. So these will have to be chopped out of the way or very carefully controlled. So I want to look at this tree. First we want to look down at the ground. A couple of cacti there we want to be careful of. We want to check the stability of the roots and the ground to make sure we can rig off it and climb it. Nothing indicates that it's moved recently. There's a few big holes over here and it's on a lean, but nothing indicates to me that it's moved recently. No cracks in the soil, no bounciness, nothing really worries me. Second thing you want to look at is the trunk itself. Look for hollows, habitat, cracks, stress, any issues at all that would concern me climbing on it today. We're not doing a long-term care report, we're just removing it. There's a bit of a fault there, nothing serious. When I get up there I might find more, but at the first look, it looks pretty good. And then thirdly, we're going to look at the branches at the top. They all seem to have pretty good unions. There's a few faulty ones, which aren't much of an issue. This one out here will be an issue. We'll have to swing it right in. So we'll need the rigging ropes and whatnot, and we should be able to drop most of the wood straight down there. So that's our quick VTA to see if it's safe to climb today, and we'll get onto it. Got the buttressing going wide. Make sure you go a bit higher. Some good friends of mine were witness to an accident, and it was not good for everyone involved. So always load test. Complacency kills. Always load test. Oh man, concreting next door, man. Have you ever done concreting?
Yeah, I've helped.
It's hard.
My mate's business, yeah.
It's very hard. And I am damn glad I don't do that anymore. Speaking of jack of all trades, jack of all trades.
Yep.
Man, for a few months I did some commercial concreting. I've done a lot of landscaping concreting, but commercial concrete's big stuff, like bigger than what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it is hardcore. Those guys who screed all day, my hat goes off to them. Okay. What I might do, I want the rigging to come down off this, but this is not a giant branch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the rigging point out there on that, and I'm going to make it tied back to here. Okay, so what I might do, I might put a redirect out there. That way the line can come straight up to there, out to there. Yep. Alright. Let's do that. Alright. Get up there, straight down. That'll be good. Everything's going to swing around that way. Alright. Alright, make it a high point here for me. Work this tree on SRT. Running bow line with the Yosemite tie off. Make sure we tie, dress, set and finish each knot. And then load test it, and we're off to the races. Okay. Now we're going to need a rigging point, which I believe we can go a bit lower down here. So I might go. I want to go out there on that. Probably go up this one. Straight up across to here. Alright. Just going to drop a couple of bits out, man. Just keep it on my rope. My rope's going to get a bit tangled, so just keep it on.
Alright. Hey, that's the whole thing, we just got to keep an eye on his rope. Yep. It's going to get tangled because of so much stuff so close to the tree. So let's just, you got to start walking stuff out straight away now.
Okay, so I got a direct line from this down to there, and not really much is coming out that side of the tree, so I don't need to. If I was worried about rigging stuff out here, what I'd do is I go halfway down the tree and I'll put another pulley or a ring to keep that rigging rope close to the tree. But we don't need to do that. Can you send up the little red rigging rig? So now it's all hanging out down the bottom, good to go. So now I can put that through there. What I'll do is I'll take this marlin spike out, I'll hang this down somewhere where I might want to use it, which I won't for a while, and I'll tie a marlin spike in here. Now that'll sit there without a worry. So I'm going to work out this side first. What I might do is rig up a redirect for me out here. Whoa! Tip number whatever, don't slip. This is a tree climber's best pruning technique, is their foot. Alright, I'm just dropping a few bits. Just look out, boys. I'll come down and get it. But got it done while I was here. Dropping a couple. Might want to take off. Oh no, I'll just smash it off. I was hoping it'd smash that dead one off. Actually, I might be able to get it here. No, I'll be able to smash it off, I reckon. Yeah! 2 points of attachment all the time, not like me. Don't do what Dunny Dunk does. Don't do what I do. There's a... She don't like that kind of behavior. Don't be so reckless. Alright, that's all good down there? Start dropping again.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's dropping. So I just wanted to get a little bit more length. So I just put a foot blind on my bridge. Essentially made a second system. All the wood is staying, so I'm just going to chop these into bigger bits once the branches are out of the way, because they don't really need to be moved. Alright, you ready with this one?
Yeah. Rigging.
Yeah. I'm just on a bit of a heavy one.
Should I go around this tree just in case?
No, not at all. The device does the job.
Yep.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yep. Am I going to hold it up?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, yep, perfect. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits.
I'm going to have to chop this one, so it's a bit hard for me to get out to the end, so I'm just going to chop this one here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chop it on the ground. Nice. All right, we'll get up and get this one done. What I might do is get rid of this one here. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of this one up above, so it gives me a clear path out there to piece that one off or rig it off. So The atmosphere drops of Jupiter. You know. Go. Whoop. Yikes, did I break that?
Nah. Very good.
Alright, I'm going to rig this one off because it's above that fireplace.
Yep.
Alright, you ready to go? You can let this one run a little bit.
Thank God the wood's staying, man.
Oh man, this would have been epic.
If we had to take the wood, how much?
A lot. A lot.
Huh?
Alright, you ready?
Small. Oh.
Look out. Whoa.
You just gonna do that whole branch?
I'll do it from here.
Yeah. 2 cuts? No?
Yeah. You good?
Yep.
Oi. All right, you ready? It's pretty hot today. All right. So now we're going to try and figure out, I like trying to do this, trying to get a balance point. So where should I tie it so it balances perfectly? I reckon right here. We'll see. Yeah, I reckon right there. Alright, that rigging is ready to go. Jeez, I love this classic Aussie stuff these boys are playing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the morale.
Yeah.
2 rats?
Yeah, not much. You can drop it a bit as it's like it doesn't need to be held up. Just make sure it doesn't hit the stuff on the ground. That's all.
Yeah.
Just drop it slowly.
All yours.
This freaking brick, freaking mother fricker.
Yeah, I know. We should have asked them. Can it go? We can get rid of. We can demolish it for free.
Yeah, man.
But I just got my big ass out there, so pretty proud. Alright, you ready? Alright, this one, I might get one of the boys to pull down while you tighten it up. You ready?
Yep. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. All good?
Yeah, two was perfect.
Whoa! Jeez!
Jeez, that was close.
Thank you. Whoa!
You alright?
I must have loosened off my device when I was grabbing it. Jesus, that scared the bejesus out of me. Whew. Hey George, you reckon you can get this one? Oh, I just found a fault in this tree. Found a fault. There's a hollow right in the middle of the. Nice and tight, George. All good? Coming. I reckon I can drop some of these straight down.
You're supposed to save the lemon tree. No. Save the lemon tree. You gotta save it.
Alright. Time to head up.
It's not bad timing.
What time is it?
I'm guessing 10 something.
Oh, this is a good tree to do.
Yeah, it's 10:35.
Yeah.
That's not bad, man. We've only been at it for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's not bad.
Eucalyptus, man.
You did say it. Way better than cypress.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I just took a little fall. Jesus. That scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, good to go. Look out.
Yep. Beautiful.
Not big enough for you? Alright, so running bowline. Tie dress set and finish, so you ready?
Yep. Oh,
Look at that peel out.
I'm telling you now. Bob's your uncle.
Alright, looking good, looking real good. Do this one bit to here.
Yeah.
2 more bits for this one.
Yeah. Love me a pole saw.
Ah, I didn't even record that one.
Oh, no. Drop that log.
Drop a log, mate. Get to drop a log at work. Yeah, just the foliage we want to get out because we can chop all the big stuff later. But there's some foliage stuck up in here in this tree. Need to get that out. Tight as you can get it, then hold it real tight when I cut it. Yeah, give it a... It's not very big, but I want you to hold it up. I don't want it to drop at all. Because it'll go in and... I was meant to go in and cut all the top out of this tree here, but Quentin did a bit with the pole saw, I'm going to try and avoid doing it. So I'm hoping it'll just swing straight through it. Alright, you ready?
it didn't work. All right, I'll go get it. Just keep it tight. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Oh, I didn't even bloody record that. God damn it. Alright, so high point's there. I'm going to move the rigging point because this is so far out there and it's so low that it's swinging down too much, getting caught in the tree. So I'm going to move the rigging point from out here a bit closer, a bit more above it, and we can drop it straight down there. So we'll take this one off for now. So this stuff's going to come straight down here. It'll be a bit awkward, but we'll make it work. Alright, we're just going to do little ones, mate, just to make it easier on everyone. Alright, you can just hold this one by hand. Oh, it's much nice not being slippery. God damn, that last job. Alright, thank you. Oh yeah. You ever gone by my... Oh, I'm just doing a midline running bow line on this. It's not very heavy. That's all good, but it means I've got a tail that I can pull it back to me with. So, you ready? You probably hold it by hand. Get it real tight, probably even both here, because you always want to lift it a bit. Maybe, so there you go. Nice, nice. Alright, so now I've got the tail out here, I can pull it back when they're done. So when you got to walk like this out on a limb and you don't want to keep going back and forth, either get a tag line or tie the branch midline. So the boys should be able to undo that and I can pull it straight back to me. Whoa, jeez. Ah, jeez, I'm not recording any of this. Keep forgetting every time. You all good? Nice. Don't spur your rope, and if you do, check it. Roll it, go to the bit you spurred, roll it. Can't see the core, it's only a little nick, not too bad. Always check your ropes, don't spur them. Alright, ready with that rigging rope? Case! Case! Can you get the rigging rope?
I'm getting rigging rope. Case is going to get fuel.
Yeah.
Mate, we've got a man down.
What happened?
Oh. Must have been the orange juice.
Oh no. Alright, good to go?
Yep.
Alright, so got two wraps on it, coming up here to a X-ring, down to another one, and then around the back of the tree, and this bit's going to go. So Quinton's going to let it run just a little bit so it doesn't shock load this limb, and we should be good.
Not bad?
Not bad. So George, remember you want to let the first bit kind of slide through your hand. Probably take a wrap off. Yep, that'll be good. No, put one on, just one, yep. All right, good to go?
Good to go.
All right. I might rig one bit off and then I'll start chopping firewood. I'll give you guys a chance to do that.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then the foliage is gone, then I can start blocking it down. I'll probably just start blocking it down from up here. Just gonna rig this one up. Oh, hang on. Oh no, there it is. Thought I dropped the rigging rope. Here's a tip. Put your scarf cut in first before you put the rope on. All right, there we go. Bit of negative rigging for us.
Is that in?
It's ready. I've heard that before.
Oh, yeah.